evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Louis.
My name is Sheen, and welcome to another episode of Tune Production.
The weather has taken its tolls on us over the last few days.
We're dealing with it the best way we can, and we want to remind everyone to dress appropriately as the weather will vary from time to time.
Yes, indeed, and we want to remind all to continue on practicing safe distancing. Wash your hands as often as possible. And if you're sick, try not to approach anyone.
As you all know, whenever it gets cold in this region, Michelle goes on assignment to Haiti, and we will chat with her after these messages.
Bonsoir à tout le monde qui a écouté vidéo ça. Santé, la paix dans que tout le monde pour année 2022 m'a présenté nous connait un bon savon pour douleur, quelle que soit douleur ou gain dans corps ou depuis on bien à savon ça, toute douleur aller. Savon pas vendre cher, il vend seulement $30. Et gain l'huile tout pour douleur l'huile la vend $20. Mais semaine ça nous gain spécial. Tout le monde qui achète un savon seulement pour $30, l'a gagné yon l'huile gratis. Ou même qui besoin détendre corps ou relax corps. Essayez ti savon ça ou a bon résultat. Li cumin en pile et li poko ap fini. C'est Ira Nature qui prépare bon produit naturel ça pour relais dans 774 259 71 04. Merci tout le monde, bonne année.
Welcome back, everyone. It is 14 degrees here, and I understand Michelle is on assignment again in Haiti.
Yes, Louis, and we will not upset her again. Let me talk to her. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? I see that you're back in Haiti. We may have to get you an office there when Ariel Henry takes office on February 7, 2022.
Hi, Sheen. Well, as you know, they will try to distract the people first by putting on a carnival to keep the Haitian off guard in order to manipulate them. The people are resilient and are all aware of the trickeries and the nonsense the outside world can implement. Therefore, I'm not sure if there will be a February 7, 2022 inauguration in Haiti.
As always, we want you to be very careful. When I say be careful, I'm not trying to depict Haiti as a bad place. Bad situations occurs everywhere, in every country. Bad situations happens constantly over here, throughout Europe as well.
True, Sheen. As everyone knows, Haiti is always in the news in a bad way. The part of Haiti they don't want the world to know is because the country always offers hospitality to all foreigners. However, wicked ones tend to alter their hospitalities by being cruel, dishonest, thieving, malfeasance to the Haitian people. Sheen. I believe if the Bible was rewritten in today's expressions, instead of saying, "Beware of wolves in sheep's clothings," it would say, "Watch out for those darned, no good, conniving, thieving, low-down individuals."
Whoa, Michelle, Haiti has changed you.
I'm really a very calm person, Sheen.
I didn't know you were aware of the scriptures.
We try to analyze as much as possible, which brings me to this great story I've just picked up. Dessalines has done it again, Mr. Jacques Dessalines. What a true Haitian hero he was. The first known German establishment in Santo Domingo, Haiti at that time was in a place called Bombardopolis, which is the south of Mole St. Nicholas. Around 1,000 Europeans and Germans in the 18th century were offered Haitian citizenship from Mr. Jacques Dessalines after 1804. They have gradually mixed in well with the rest of the population, and amongst them was a gentleman by the name of, get this, Johannes Drumpft. Johannes Drumpft arrived in Haiti. In the 18th century, he was well received and was offered citizenship by Jacques Dessalines. He had declined the offer and asked to cultivate and export coffee to his homeland, where he managed to make a living from the coffee culture. This is where and when it gets interesting. Johannes Drumpft remained in Haiti for a few more years and returned to his native country, where he died in Bavaria on November 22, 1835 at the age of 46, leaving behind 3 children: Maria Katharina Drumpft, Anna Elizabeth Drumpft, Schwinn, and Christian Johannes Drumpft. Through nunciation and pronunciation, Drumpft was changed or altered to Trump. Therefore Christian Johannes Trump, as is known now, is the father of Dietrich Trump. Who is the grandfather of one of America's greatest president, Donald J. Trump?
Michelle. Haiti suits you. You're always coming with fascinating and well-hidden stories, if I may add.
Well, Sheen, just remember. A lie that is repeated numerously can, and will be, accepted as the truth down the road. Therefore it is up to the Haitian scholars to spread the correct information on Haiti. There are a lot of Haitian stories of hospitalities that are hidden by the powers that be, only because the future brought them fame, fortune and recognition, and they don't want the world to know they were helped by Haitians. There is a scripture about that where God calls them, if I may quote it correctly, as ingrates, that is, I-N-G-R-A-T-E-S, and ingrates are lower than low. God said.
God really said ingrates are lower than low, Michelle.
A little-known story of Haitian hospitality and virtue. In December 1840, a ship from Bremen with 170 German on board had been wrecked at Point Isabella and driven ashore in high winds. No life was lost, but the passengers were brought to Cape Haitian without their belongings. Their misfortunes aroused the sympathy of the good people of Cape Haitian. Not having a German consulate in Haiti at that time of 1840, they all would have died of starvation and diseases if it weren't for the generous help of all the citizens of Cape Haitian. They were housed and cared for with food, medical assistance and clothing. Most of them took citizenry and stayed in Haiti and never reached their destination. The German merchants definitely started settling in Haiti.
You know, Michelle, you said some of them left Haiti after recovering. This would be interesting if German descendants from the Caribbean, North, and South America would check to see if their ancestors were amongst group of 1840 in Haiti.
It would be a great idea for the German descendants to check their lineage. However, most people are all ingrates and don't want the world to know that Haiti was present in their quests. I don't want to quote the scriptures again. Well, that's all I have for you today. Until we meet again.
Take care, Michelle.
Wow, Sheen. As usual, Michelle goes deep into the annals of Haitian information. One would have never imagined that one of America's greatest president, Donald J. Trump, was known at one time as D-R-U-M-P-F-T. And the fortune started with the vision and hospitality of the great Jacques Dessalines of Haiti. That helped carry his offsprings to the Oval Office.
Like we've mentioned before, you have to get the information from the Haitian perspectives than the outsiders to really know and understand what Haiti is all about.
That's all we have for you now. We will continue on researching interesting topics. And don't forget you can donate through Cash App or PayPal us at LOUGAY60@yahoo.com. My name is Louis Adore.
And my name is Sheen. Remember, your business is our business. To advertise on Tune Production, drop us an email at lougay60@yahoo.com. And if have any information you would like to share, be sure to drop us a line at that email.